So is it just me, or is anyone else starting to feel a little bit of multiverse fatigue? Let's talk about that together today here on the Geek Corner. Hey there everybody, it's RevKev. Welcome back to the channel. So appreciate you being here in my Geek Corner. Well, as you can tell, I'm not in my Geek Corner. I'm actually in my video production studio at my office, and I figured I would just do my video here instead of at home. So it's a little bit of a different type of corner. So anyways, my son and I went to go see the new Spider-Verse movie, Across the Spider-Verse, and I mean, first off, I really enjoyed it. I did. The art style of these movies is probably some of my favorite art in animated movies to come out in a decade. I love the art style. I love everything about the look and feel of these two movies now, and still looking forward to the third one. So I love that. I love the music. I love the feel of it. I think that it's great. I think it's really captured something really special in it. Out of the gate though, a couple of initial thoughts, and we will talk about multiverse in a second. Felt the movie was too long. There was a lot of kind of character development, and which is funny because I'm always complaining about lack of character development, but I just felt there was a little bit too much exposition in here, too much setup, because the setup wasn't paid off in this movie. It's a setup for the next movie, so it probably half of it could have been taken out and then potentially put into setup in the third movie. That's just what I think. And so some of that could have just been shaved down. It might have also been because I was seeing the movie at 11 p.m. on a Friday night, and so I was pretty tired from a full week of work, and the movie didn't finish until like 1 a.m., so I was pretty wrecked as an old guy, whereas my son just loved every single second of it. So really enjoyed the movie, but something that was bothering me during it is just this multiverse. I mean, multiverse is something now in the superhero movies that is pretty much par for the course with everything now, right? We've seen it now being introduced in the MCU. What started off with Loki, and that's continuing. We're just seeing more and more offshoots with that. Also continued in the What If animated series on Disney Plus. We've been getting it here now just in the Sony verse, the Spider-Verse movies that are coming out. We're getting multiverse, and now this coming week with the premiere of The Flash, DC is going this way as well. Now multiverse has always been a big part of comic books. I mean, I've been collecting comic books since the 1970s, and there's always been an infinite crisis to deal with. There's always been some kind of multiverse issue to deal with in comic books. But it feels like now these movies are not so much about the story and the hero. It's more about the Easter eggs of the multiverse stuff that we just want to nerd out over and see. Like, remember when Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness came out, and all the speculation of who was going to be, was there going to be a different Iron Man? Maybe they were going to see Tom Cruise Iron Man. And that was like more important than just seeing Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. We were more interested in a 30-second clip of Tom Cruise as Iron Man than in the entirety of the movie. In fact, in that movie, Multiverse of Madness, my favorite part was seeing Mr. Fantastic played by John Krasinski, because we've been hyped about that for years, and I don't even think we're going to be getting it finally. But video for another time. So we're so hyped about the Easter eggs that the story just doesn't seem to matter. Even with The Flash coming out this week, I'm not interested in the story of The Flash in any way whatsoever. Like, I know the Flash's story. I collected Flashpoint. I'm a big DC fan. I'm a bigger DC fan than Marvel fan, so I know all of this stuff. So the Flash part's not the interesting part for me. What's interesting for me is Michael Keaton Batman. Like, that's what I'm going to see. I'm going to see Michael Keaton Batman. I'm going to see General Zod again. Like, that's what I'm interested in. Man of Steel's General Zod. That's what I'm interested in. The Flash, so multiverse just seems to be a way to just drag people back in to something where there's a lack of character and a lack of development. Now, again, Spider-Verse did it decently, But it's starting to feel a little old already because now it's in the MCU, it's in the Sony Spider-Verse, it's in the DC movies now too, and it's just feeling a little tiresome for me. But maybe that's just me. I'd love to know if you're getting a little tired of multiverse stuff. Put that down in the comment section below. And after I go see The Flash this weekend, we'll touch base next week and we'll see if the fatigue continues or if this movie revitalizes me and gets me excited about multiverse stuff again. So until that video, God bless you, and we'll talk to you again real soon.